The Department of Trade and Industry issues a memorandum limiting people going inside grocery stores to minimize the risk of spreading the novel coronavirus. Grocery stores and supermarkets will remain open during the lockdown in Luzon. The DTI says there should only be one person for every square meter of free space in the store. In Pasig City, Mayor Vico Soto announces the city government will penalize people who are caught hoarding food and other goods at stores and markets. Soto implements the anti-panic buying and anti-hoarding ordinance, limiting the number or amount of goods consumers and resellers may purchase every day. Philippine shares drop further on Monday, March 16, as businesses take a hit because of the pandemic. The Philippine Stock Exchange Index closes at 5,335, 7.9% lower than the figure on Friday, March 13, pushing the market nearer to bear territory. A bear market indicates shares are trading below 20% from their last all-time high. The threshold, which is around 6,600, was recently breached. The circuit breaker or 15-minute trading halt was triggered twice last week, as shares fell by over 10%. With markets around the world plummeting, United Nations Chief Antonio Guterres urges governments to work together to stop the pandemic from plunging the global economy into recession. Among the hardest hit businesses are the aviation and tourism industries. Budget airline Cebu Pacific lays off 150 newly hired cabin crew as several provinces and cities restrict flight travel. This comes after airline executives voluntarily took pay cuts starting March to avoid layoffs. Meantime, workers of Lushotan-owned Macro Asia, an aviation support services company, are taking unpaid leaves. In a letter to the Philippine Stock Exchange on Monday, March 16, Macro Asia says a rotating voluntary no-work, no-pay schedule is being implemented on all pay grades, as the company loses revenues. Top management is also taking a 10% pay cut. Macro Asia says it is losing almost 300 million pesos a month due to travel bans. Meantime, the Office of Vice President Leni Robredo and its partner donors were able to raise as much as 12.3 million pesos to buy more personal protective equipment sets for health workers. According to Robredo's official Facebook account, the OVP starts distributing the first batch of sets for some 1,000 frontliners on Monday, March 16.